and sit down.
Oh, that's a bit loud in my ear.
Hello again, Colin Dave from Festa 67's workshop, and my sidekick there.
Me, Martin Baker Dave.
Guess who ejected himself from the stream just as we was about to go live? Yeah. Leave the mouse where it is, Festa, and don't press the button on the side.
I looked up and the screen had gone blank and I was the only one there, and I'm thinking,
yeah, lettuce alert. Let's have a quick look who's in the chat before we switch over to our bench cams. Lynn's in saying, "Heidi, me loves. Hello, my darling.
Hello, Lynn.
Hope you're doing all right." Quano Man's in saying, "Hey, sexy lady." You know, it's the cut of me trousers, mate. Quano, could you do us a favour, mate? Could you add your address details on your patron, please? Lynn's saying, "Hi, could you?" And then she's going, 39 minutes and we're the only one here. Yeah, I could see you. And then, well, there's a bit of love talk going on there, but he's saying, "Look, just don't tell Colin because I'll get jealous." Well, you're written on my Lynn now, mate. I'm not an actor. She said she was going to take me tiptoeing through the tulips, and now she's, cheating on me. You hussy, you raisin hussy.
Oh dear.
Spiddy's going, "Hey up, hello, Spid." All right,
Spid. All right.
And then Lynn's going, "Shh, we're not alone anymore." Yeah. And then I came in and went, "Oh, behave." So, yeah.
Oh dear.
Mike's in at Scaly Models, Mike Mountain. Hello, Dad. Hope you're doing all right, mate. Eileen's doing all right, mate.
Hope all is good at home, mate.
Absolutely. Couldn't agree more, mate. Scaly's going, "Keep your hands to yourself. Now I'm watching." Yes. See, he's me wingman, mate. He's got me back there. I know I got me that there hands-free kit for a reason. Yeah. And she's still throwing out the hugs and kisses to all and sundry, Dave. You've got to watch this one, ain't you?
I know.
Muse is in. She says, "I think I'm here." That's one eye open, one toe out from under the duvet, staring at the coffee machine that is so very far away.
Muse, do yourself coffee, love.
Yeah, Lynn was on about her webcam, trying to set it up. You can get some Logitech software from the site. If not, I'll have a looky-loo to see if I've still got my LG Logitech software for Mac, and if it comes to it, I'll put it up in a folder on G Drive, Lynn, and I'll send you a link.
No, I haven't got any.
It's just a little bit more intuitive when you're setting it up on a Mac, that's all. Muse is saying, "Yeah, the camera once plug in should request a download or go to the cam site and get it." Yeah, it depends on... it's that Mac territory, isn't it, with some of the things. Sometimes they work, sometimes they don't. She's saying nothing is plug and play with Crable devices. Yeah. If it's an onboard cam, she says, go to the comp's website for updates. Yeah. I mean, sometimes you can go straight into the Logitech site and then select what you've got, like Mac OS X, blah, 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 and it will just steer you to the right one. Excuse me. I did have a power nap in the man chair, so I'm a bit yawny.
Oh dear.
Yeah, it was one of those. It was, yeah.
Was it one of those that just came over all of a sudden?
Yeah, I just put massager on, because I didn't have a particularly good night's sleep because of my back. And it that spot, Dave, and the CBD oil may have been applied, and I just had that little... and Lynn's saying, "Yeah, it's a 920. She's just downloaded the gaming software for it." Yeah, you should be sorted now then, love. Yeah, she says it's now on hold. Time for the show. Hi, Colin and Dave, my loves. Oh, I'm your love now, am I? Madam. Fess up. You've been cheating on poor little Festa.
Oh, we're all kids.
Puppy dog eyes and bottom lip.
Can't get that bottom lip any further out, could you? You're using it as a diving board later.
Oh, mate, it's like an half-inflated dinghy, isn't it? Dave, that bloke Dave's in again, Dave.
Is he?
Yeah.
He's cropping up every now and again, doesn't he?
Absolutely. Eric's in, Twisted Row Hobby. Are you doing the show tonight, Eric? Are you on tonight, mate? He does his Wednesday night crash. Excuse me. He's saying hello back to Lynn. Lynn's saying, I'll never ever cheat on you, my love, Colin. Oh, see, look, she started now with the love.
Backpedaling, I think, methinks.
Yeah, that's the application of said handbrake.
Yes.
Mama Smurf's in. Hi, Mama Smurf. Third of the way through me diamond art now, Mum. Oh, yeah.
Ooh, you creep.
Oh, yeah. Brandy points, mate. Absolutely. Wheelbarrow loads of them, Dave.
Mm.
James Chapman's in. Afternoon, Colin and Dave. Hello, geese.
Hello, mate.
Hope you're doing all right, mate. Everything's okay. And Alicia and Shania are doing well, mate. Malcolm Childs is in. Good day, sports. Good to have your smooth tones filling my ear holes.
Hello, Malcolm.
Yeah, you'll soon get fed up with the sound of my grate, mate. Model making Harris is in. Agis even, sorry, is in. Hello, mate. How you doing? Mama Smurf says, is the diamond art helping you sleep? Yeah, I do approximately half hour a night, and I get a bit of the old squinties. Excuse me. And, yeah, I'm settling out. I put my playlist on my iPhone, and I just mellow down, you know, and if I can get a short 4-hour kit, I'm an happy bunny. Lynn says, I'm her one and only love. Yeah, she's changed my name now to Coilin, or Coiln.
Backpedaling.
Yeah, I think the nerves have got to her, so she's been rumbled, isn't she? I'm gutted. See, Sweetie grassed you up. It rung me up and squawked down the phone. And it was like listening to Skippy the kangaroo. I deciphered the Morse code that the parrot was telling me and logged into the chat, and I saw it all for myself. So parrot was there with its wings folded, just looking at her going, yeah. Eric's going, I thought I was tuning into a model building show, but it sounds like a soap opera. Absolutely, mate. People saying hello to Malcolm, and Jacqueline's going, afternoon, everyone. Watch on the big telly whilst doing a chicken curry.
Ooh, chicken curry.
Lynn's saying hello to Jackie and Kevin. Eric's got no show tonight, but we'll be back next week with a new time of 5:30 p.m. at 10:30 p.m. UK time. Oh, happy days, mate.
Mm.
Yeah, keep the show going, mate. Never give up, Eric.
Well,
It's not worth it, mate. You know, internet's a big place, mate.
Yeah.
Right, Eric, says Lynn. Jacqueline saying hello to Lynn, and Mark's saying afternoon, peeps. Afternoon, Mark. So, I think it's time we switched over to our bench cams. I was about to call you Eric then, and see where we are with the builds we're currently doing. And we are both on the Paddy Wagons, aren't we, Dave?
Yeah. He says, concentrate.
He says optimistically, we got a bit of chassis going on, so we'll continue on that. What else did I do since last week? Oh yeah, it's had a little looky loo with a coat of paint on there, so we got a bit of that going on. So it's a bit of chrome today is what I'm going to be doing. Dave's just going to quickly leg it to his kitchen and make his brew. I've got my extra fin, so we'll have a bit of that, some of that, and a pair of them. Just move my microphone so I don't smack it in the face there. Dan Kramer's in saying hi gang. Hi Dan, hope you're doing all right, mate. Nat's in. Hi, Jackie, Lynn, Paul, and Model Haggis. Hi, Nat. Hope you're doing all right, sweetheart. Would help if you had the numbers facing you, Carl. That normally helps, mate. That's the distinct sound of someone stirring his cup of tea.
Too right. The first thing I did, as soon as I got in, I was through the front door, straight into the kitchen, get the kettle on.
Was you doing one of those Speedy Gonzales walks, was you?
Oh, yeah. Oh, but it's not exactly very far from my front door to the kitchen, but when you're in a rush, it seems to be a bit even longer.
Oh, yeah.
Right, I'm going to do a bit more priming.
Yeah.
Due to the fact that I now found the errant sprue that I'd forgot last week, so I shall be doing that.
Yeah. No worries, mate.
Um,
Yeah, I'm just adding bits and bobs and fettling and finagling or whatever you want to call it.
After that, I'm not sure, but I am thinking of doing my seats red.
Oh, good shout.
Well, it's a custom car, isn't it?
Correct.
So I'm going to do it in custom colours.
Do it in whatever colours you choose, mate. It's your vehicle, isn't it?
Oh, yeah. Oh, I'm going to have a slurp before I do anything. Oh, that better. Oh, that hit the spot.
Did it hit the spot, mate?
Oh, he did.
Yeah, it's one of those quirky little builds, this Paddy Wagon. We was chatting about it the other.
Thoroughly enjoying it.
Yeah, it's one of those. Oh, bless you. Yeah, not a problem, Lynn. Yeah, thank you very much. Bless you. Yeah, we do a Saturday hangout on the Patreon for the patrons as well every week, Lynn. So it gives you a good opportunity to get to know other people, darling. And yeah. And I would say it's normally a short, quick hangout. The last one went on for 7 hours, Lynn. So yeah, you're in for a treat, love.
Yeah.
So
Well, the one before that was a bit of a marathon as well, wasn't it?
yeah, I mean, I initially advertised them as a quick 2-hour hangout for patrons to get to know each other. And that didn't last long. Now we just sit there and have a good old chat. And yeah, it's nice. It's just a nice little evening, Dave. And yeah. All the women gang up on me, of course, because, yeah. But then we normally gang up on them once their numbers have dwindled a bit and we can manage them a bit better. We normally then reverse the tables, don't we, Dave?
Oh, yeah. Just a bit, management is a real thing.
Absolutely. And then another one of the ladies will log in and then we start being good again, don't we? It's like, yeah.
Well, some of the time.
Yeah. Nat's an exclusively PG Tips girl, Dave, so she's in your club, mate.
Good girl.
Yeah.
There is no other. So what's everybody got on their benches? What are you guys building or up to? Or are you doing a bit of diamond art and sticking gems on? Preferably not on your forehead.
Why was you looking at me when you said that?
How do you know I was looking at you?
Not that I'm guilty. I think I know you well enough to know that, yeah. Mind you, you know me well enough to know that if anyone's going to stick gems to his head, it's going to be me.
Yeah, yeah.
You will stick. Might need a bit of glue on that one. Just to hold it in place.
Oh, I dribbled.
Oh, no.
Yeah.
Was that Dribblekins?
Well,
See what I did there?
I dribbled me primer.
Oh, dear.
Oh, no, it can't take me anywhere.
Leave him alone 5 minutes and he goes and dribbles his primer.
Well, I can safely say I didn't dribble me tea. That would just be sacrilege.
Oh, yeah. There you go. Happy days. Improvise, adapt, and overcome. That's why it's warm in here. I didn't put my fan on. There you go. Let's have a bit of circulatory windage going on.
You don't necessarily need a fan for that.
Oh, it's Pick on Festa Day, is it, with you?
No.
You're starting on me already. I don't know. I'll leave you alone 5 minutes. Da 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 da. Paul Lines is saying that happens, Dave, when you get to a certain age. Oh, absolutely. We are men of a certain age. Windy pops.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, I had it today when I went to bend down to undo the lock on the other side of the conference room door. And
Yeah.
kind of, there was a little bit of a pressure build up.
Yeah, we get to that stage where you reach for something in the cabinet and you let out a Harry Potter Hufflepuff. And it's like, yeah, okay. So what's in the belly? What's on the bench, folks? Or have we already started that?
I think it's going to be a very quick pizza for me tonight.
All right.
Yeah.
On a mission, are we?
I think I'm going to have pizza. Pizza and garlic bread.
Oh, nice. Nice choice. Model making Agis even. I keep calling him model making Aris for some reason. Says Dave's banner has a spelling error. I think you corrected that last time, though, didn't you?
Yeah.
Because it was Worky Shop, wasn't it, last time?
Turkey shot last time. Well, unless the gremlins have been in and they've reset it.
They could have been. The demons have been at them, Dave, eh?
Yeah.
A bit of glue on that piece. Malcolm saying belly, dates, bench, paperwork, application notes from meetings, and an empty packet of dates.
Empty packet of what?
Dates, Dave. Dates, you know. Staple food of my mum in the 1970s. I always remember her with a little tub of dates with the old long prongy fork thing.
Can't. I don't think I've ever had dates.
Used to come in that like long white packet, didn't they?
Yeah, I know the packet you're on about, but I don't ever remember having any. So I can't really say if I like them or if I don't like them. Nat's having sandwiches and soup.
Oh, good girl.
What's in the sandwiches and what soup? After she's had her tea, she's going to carry on with her embroidery of Mr. Tom Kitten.
Oh, good girl.
Mikey's saying belly, nout yet, bench, 90 plus decals for the 172nd Sea King helicopter.
Oh, nice one.
And then he says, help. Oh, you're on your own on that one, mate.
Yeah, I would say I've got your back, mate, but I'd be lying, Dad. Quano Man's belly, one of my pain pills, Bill's bench. Someone's dribble, not sure who did that. Yeah. Yeah, we're all of that age where we spend our entire day popping pills, don't we? Lynn saying belly, cinnamon rolls, milk, and now drinking water. Bench, main bench was junk. TV tray when I remove it. Remove the laptop to work on the metal. Star Trek Enterprise. Happy days. Sarge is in saying, oi, good morning. Hello, Sarge. Hope you're doing all right, mate.
Hello, Sarge.
Dan Kramer is saying, anytime dates are mentioned, I go straight to the scene in Raiders with the poisoned dates. Oh, look at this. Belly
What?
Connor is having Winnie the Pooh sticky sandwiches with honey. Paige's jam and her soup is beef broth. Oh, beef broth. Oh,
Beef broth.
oh, proper.
And I hope she's dunking her sandwich in her soup.
Yeah, oh yeah. Dunkage must happen. And it needs to be high quality dunkage as well.
Oh, he's got to go in there for a few seconds to start absorbing some soup. Or better still, tear up the jam sandwich and put that in the soup so it soaks all the soup up.
Oh, that's
So
a good shout.
So you have a soupy, jammy sandwich. And that's probably sat there thinking, I ate those two.
Yeah.
Oh. I'll finally run out of primer. Oh. Put it on.
Sarge is saying belly nothing. Bench has got everything. Yeah, he's probably got the tank tracks from Doom going, knowing Sarge. Pardon me.
But of course, Dave, plain white flour, white buttered bread for dunking. Good girl.
Good girl. Knew we could rely on you, Nat.
Yeah. You're not let the side down. Oh, Lynn's off to the kitchen to cook turkey burgers.
Oh, nice.
Ooh.
Yeah, Sarge is saying laugh out loud. Colin knows him too well. Absolutely. Paul T. Tomatoes in, saying hope everyone's well. Hi, Paul.
Hello,
Hope you're
Paul.
right, mate. Joining us from Ontario in Canada. Mm-hmm. Rage of Modelers in. Osric's in as well, saying afternoon, chums. Hello, Osric. Hope you're doing
Hello,
all right,
Osric.
buddy.
Hello, Raging.
Rage of Modeler. Hello, mate. How you doing? He's got a day off tomorrow. Oh, happy days, mate.
Oh, nice.
That means then, Dave, that we'll have to call Charlie again, because normally when Raging's got a day off, he posts in the gallery, doesn't he?
Uh-oh.
Yeah. That's what I was thinking, mate.
Yeah. All right, I'll give Charlie a ring. You want Charlie round your gaff first or mine?
Probably easy coming from mine, wouldn't it? And then he can drive his way back up to yours, and
Yep.
yeah.
All right, I'll let him know.
Yeah. Yeah, I'll pack my bench away later. I'll sit here sobbing. Having a Whippkins. Absolutely, mate. That's coming on all right, that. Getting there slowly but surely. Mark's asking what time's the stream finishing. We had enough of us already, mate. Normally about 6:30, mate, because Chris does a show on a Wednesday, so we like to be off air before other people come on. That way there's no clashes. It's just just a little bit of etiquette, isn't it, Dave?
Yeah.
All the seats done as well. They're a little bit gnarly and leathery and all of that. I think that we can let that settle just for a moment. Have a bit of slurpage.
Oh, yeah.
Raging Modelers say, my skull's finally arrived. That means 2 model bases will be finished tomorrow. Yes.
Uh-oh.
Oh.
Uh-oh.
Mark saying, nah, mate, got to pop out and see my granddaughter. Yeah, mate, hey, that's all right, mate. It's not, come and go as you please, folks. Can always watch this back when you're at your bench, mate. But no, you pop and see your granddaughter, mate. It's, got grandchildren, it's priority, mate. Grandkids always win, mate, especially over us two reprobates.
Oh, yeah.
Paul's saying, I'm hoping I don't have an appendix or gallbladder problem. I've been experiencing sharp stabbing pains in lower right abdomen. Yeah, I burst my appendix when I was about 22, mate. And it's not pleasant, mate. So keep an eye on it, Paul, and don't be shy, mate, on going to see your medical people, mate, because, Might have a grumbling appendix, mate, but they can normally tell.
Yeah, don't mess about with that one. Go get it seen.
Yeah, go and get it looked at, mate. You know, once it's done, it's gone and forgotten, mate, innit? Twisted Rail Hobbies, he says, I'm always off my trolley. I always have Thursdays off. He has mystic lessons. You off your trolley, Raging? Never. I'd never have thought that, mate. Muse is heading off to her laptop. She's be back shortly. She's booting that up so she can switch. Raging saying music lessons. Yeah, it's one of them. We've got a big old conservatory on the back of the house, and dare I say it, me son's drum kit might work its way out there, and some of the guitars and stuff, you know. So I can see the neighbours all putting up for sale signs pretty shortly. Osric saying sounds like a gallstone. He had similar symptoms. There you go.
Yeah, get hold of the old quack and have a chat. And
yeah, it's better to be safe than sorry, geez. You know what I mean?
You don't want that bursting, because that's going to be a bit messy.
Yeah. You know, at the time you might think, oh, I'm wasting their time. No, you're not, mate. You know, your health has got to be taken seriously, buddy.
Am I the only one that can get his airbrush messier than the paper that's underneath it?
Yeah.
Thought so.
Notice how I had your back there, Dave.
Yeah. Thanks, mate.
It's all right, mate. I am sure you would have been primed and ready had it have been me. So what I did there, primed and ready. No, I'll get my coat.
Yeah.
Dum dum da dum dum da dum dum dum.
Paul saying he'd be taking it up with his doctor tomorrow. Good man.
Yeah. Honestly, mate, you know, your health is very important, Paul, and you know that's. Yeah, you don't want to mess with stuff like that, mate. Better to be safe than sorry, you know. Even if they turn around and say you're fine, it's, you know, but at least you know you've done the right thing and you've had it checked, mate. Because we want you to be healthy, mate. You're a friend at the end of the day, and you're one of us. Do you notice, though, Dave, how good we are at telling other people to go to their doctors, and yet me and you are probably the two worst offenders?
Oh yeah, I was after Monday. I've got to speak to mine.
Yeah.
And talking to him, he's fine. I have not got an issue with him. It's them interrogation artists on the front desk.
Oh, yeah, we've got a receptionist at our GP who thinks she's a trained doctor. And quite often, you know, I'll sarcastically say to her, well, how about I book an appointment to come and see you then? Because you're obviously a bloody expert. Does annoy you, doesn't it?
Well,
they start trying to diagnose you, don't they, when you ring up for an appointment? It's like, really?
Really? Where's that come from? Why have I got that? What's happened to my PC? I don't want that. Go away.
Whipplegins.
Well, he was trying to tell me that I needed to download something.
Not a Windows update again, is it? There
No.
is one floating about, isn't there?
Oh, is there?
Yeah.
What, another one?
Yeah. Security in it.
Yeah.
Security update, mate. Virus definitions and all of that old gubbins. So that means, yeah.
Virus definitions is every day.
Yeah. It's like, yeah.
Fair enough.
Yeah, I pause my updates because I get fed up with them. And then all of a sudden you switch it back on and it's like boom, boom, boom. It's like, oh, really? I wouldn't mind. It just hijacks your system, at least with a MacBook. It just does it in the background and doesn't even let you know. It's like, yeah. I want to disturb you, mate. We've done all of that for you. Music Theory says Dan Kramer. Sounds like it's taking the magic out of it, though. I know that's not how it comes out. Yeah. Are you in a band then, Raging? Mark says, yeah, the receptionist. Where's it gone? There it is. It says, receptionist at these docs ask, what's the problem? His reply is, I don't know. That's why I asked for an appointment with the doctor. Paul Lyons has said he's just had to do a Windows update on the work PC. It took 8 hours to complete. Yeah, it's a chonking one, mate, isn't it? It's a bit of a big one.
Oh, is it? Oh, God.
Yeah. Yeah, it's there's some new features been added and bits and bobs and
is this going up to 2104 or whatever it is, or
no, that was the last update. This is 2010, mate.
2010? Oh,
yeah,
lovely. I am beside myself with excitement.
Yeah, that's what I thought. That's why I paused the update so I don't have to get disturbed by it at the moment. I like to do them at my choosing, not at Microsoft's.
Raging Modeler at Festa.
Yeah.
Not anymore. We split a few years ago.
Oh, bless. Sorry to hear that, mate.
Singer issues. She was okay, fair enough. Not metal, kind of Florence and the Machine style.
Oh, right. Yeah, I know what you mean.
I'll send you a download code if you are interested.
Yeah, definitely, mate. Definitely. I'm always up to listening to new musicians play, mate. I am the world's most frustrated guitarist, mate. I've painted them, I've customised them, and kick them across the room in the hope that I can play them. I've lost my dexterity a lot in my hands, and I would love to try and get back into learning.
I'd love to have a go at the drums.
Yeah. When the world stopped catching on fire, Dave, come down because we're setting up drum kit, aren't we, in the conservatory? So
I'll probably make an undefined napping noise.
Oh, it'd be great for me, mate, when I'm having a boo-hoo and wibblekims, mate, at 3 a.m, straight out and beat the devil out the drum kit. Yeah, but
I'm sure your neighbours are going to love you.
Yeah, good luck to them, mate. It's triple glazed. What's wrong with them? Should be all right. I think that's bad. It could be worse, mate. Could plug one of my guitars in. Wilma's in. Hello, Wilms. All right, sweetheart. What you building? I've just come on. Building the Paddy Wagon, darling. It's one of these quirky little customized police car type things, and yeah, is what we're doing today. It's like a little prolific workshop at the moment, Dave, isn't it? I suppose the clue's in Hester's workshop, isn't it?
Well, yeah. Well, yeah, I've been busy because Monday what did I do? Monday I started episode 3 of Project 1.
Oh, good, yeah.
And last night I did voiceover on, well, no, let me start that again. I did a bit of voiceover for episode 2 of Project 2.
Oh, good, man.
And I'm doing Paddy Wagon tonight.
Yeah, excuse me. I did my UE update. That went live on the channel. So yeah, got a bit of that. I'm doing some other update videos and been doing a bit of diamond art. Yeah, anything to try and relax and bring me down at the moment. It's like, yeah.
I might have a bit of diamond art tomorrow.
Brownie points Illuminati. Hey,
No,
got your number.
I don't get brownie points.
No. Is that a wibble?
I don't get brownie points on the fact that someone gets in before me and nicks them all.
Absolutely, mate. Absolutely.
Well, that's all right.
Absolutely.
I can live with it.
Makes a change for me to nick one of your ideas.
Well, if I remember rightly, I think the diamond art was your idea and you roped me in.
Yes, then that may have been the case, but you know, you sat there and you was quiet for too long, so it was like, yeah, Dave wants to do it as well, and you're thoroughly enjoying it, of course.
Do I have to answer that?
No, the protracted silence said it all, mate.
Thank you.
But yeah, so I've got another 5 or 6 build updates in the can that I've already filmed and voiced over, so they're going to get uploaded and get ready for release. So that then gives me a chance to play catch up on some of the background builds that I've been filming, and just where I'd lost my mojo a bit recently. I parked all of the other stuff because I didn't want to spoil the work, if that makes sense. So
yeah, it's easy to step away.
Absolutely. I thought, no, these pieces I've put a lot of effort into, and the last thing I want to do is, just because of a bit of a lack of mojo, is force myself and then ruin what you've done. It's like,
yeah, because you know it's just going to end.
Going to end badly, isn't it?
It is. Oh, it's not up there now, yeah. Plum, they're over here. Oh, no, maybe. Hang on. Yeah, it's over there. I was right first time. Correct. That's feeling distinctly empty. I might have to order some more of it. Heavy. That'll do. Oh, Wednesday, wasn't it? It was Fat Boy breakfast today.
Oh, was it?
Yeah. I had to have me fried bread and baked beans.
Nothing wrong with that.
Ain't down a treat. I actually spoke to someone that said she doesn't like fried bread.
Oh, really?
I just said that she was weird.
Yeah. Officer Festa. Quite a light in this, actually. It's got his pork pie out on.
Ooh,
Oh, Maz is in. Hello, Maz. Hope you're doing all right. That's the other half of the Flintstone sisters. We've got Wilma and Betty Rubble.
oh dear. Double trouble.
Absolutely. Maz is saying hello to Dave. Lynn's saying, speaking of updates, her Epsom printer's updating. Yeah, my Canon did a little update the other day. Maz is saying, love watching what you both make. Yeah, we are a bit nuts, simply, let's be honest. There ain't nothing us two idiots won't build, is there, Dave?
I was going to say, we've been a bit nuts. We're fully qualified, haven't we?
Oh, absolutely, mate. It's took me a lot of hard-earned effort to get to this state of stupidity.
Yeah, I think I'll do the primer in there first.
Sorry, mate. What was that?
Just talking to myself.
Nat saying she's going to be back shortly. She's just throwing the kids in the bath. Gently placing them in the bath might be easier, sweetheart. See what I did there? Yeah, I know.
Is that with or without lead weights?
Yeah. Yeah. But, Mum, I didn't want me greens. Well, you had the chance.
Oh, done it. Oh, really? You clumsy, klutzy, twonky Burke.
Wibble. I've got to tell your mum.
Done it again. It wasn't a dribble, it was a squirt. I missed the cut. Oh, fucking Mr. Really?
Oh, mate. He's off.
Oh, can't be taken anywhere, can I?
Oh, yeah. Gotta love it. Gotta love it. Captain Twitchy got me then. There you go. That's better. Where did I put that steering wheel? Oh, there it is.
Next to the clutch pedal. Oh.
Yeah, I was just being a bit special.
Yes, you are a total tease. Coffee bagel with cheese.
Yeah, Marion's going, is your workshop in or outside the property? It's inside, darling. Yeah, I don't work outside. Helen doesn't like me being outside because if I'm unwell, yeah. No, I'm inside, mate. In what would have been, Marion, the outhouse? That'll ring a bell for you. It's all knocked out into a nice long room now, and that's where the man cave is. Our entire kitchen that we used to have is now in the man cave, so it gives you an idea of the size of the room. So, yeah. It's easier for me being inside because if I have, how can we say, a bit of a turn, they can get easier. Because obviously, you know, Lex will come in and check on me, and Helen pops in and sees that I'm okay. It's just one of them, as you know. I might have to get the super glue out on that one. I don't know. We'll see. Could just be that I'm not giving him a chance to dry. Could be that. Let's have a looky look. Shift your arse in there like that. Happy days. I am still here, folks. Apologies for being off shot. There you go. We're still broadcasting. Yeah, we are. There you go. That's festa in there. As is going, yeah, the coal cupboard. Yeah, basically it goes from where we used to come in the house that Mum had in what we would call the back door. It goes from there to where the wall would have been in the hallway. It's that whole section of the room. It's about the size of our kitchen, Mel. So, yeah, that's where the workshop is. So, yeah. And it's proper packed in here now. I've got two of the biggest servers you can imagine for all of this. You know, I've got my media PC server. I've got all my 3D printers in here. Yeah, so it's quite a bit of stuff. I mean, that came off a printer, Marion. You know, it's a 3D print. A little Manny Calavera. Hello, Wilma. Yeah. So yeah, I'm into my 3D printing of stuff, and yeah, quite a bit of activity out here keeps me going. All my electronic stuff's out here, and yeah. And the thing is, Helen knows where I am. You know what I mean, and it puts her mind at rest because obviously, as you know, when you take a turn, you take a turn, and yeah. So her philosophy is she knows I'm safe, and that keeps her happy.
Right.
We've got a bit of the old festa pops going on there. Yeah, of course I can, Wilms. That's what we did. It's what we did on Friday. It's the jigsaw puzzle of the Harry Potter bus. And yes, it does go brum, 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 all the way down the bench.
No, mine goes ding, ding, and then it
Yeah.
goes brum, brum.
And yeah, that's what we did Friday on the Friday show. We sat and built these for the bench, little jigsaw puzzle, Harry Potter bus, and it's got all the stuff in it. Because Bruce Willis, bless him, he's getting a bit full down here now. If you look round there, Wilm, so you've got Bruce Willis over there. Yeah, let's give you the guided tour actually. Be the easy option, wouldn't it? I'll just take the webcam out, folks. So apologies for the shaky hands.
Oh, wobbly cam.
For a start, you've got that computer there, giving it the beans. That's what we're using at the moment to do the live stream. So that's that system. You know, it's got a little TV panel on the side measuring all the temperatures and then all the gubbins inside. And all of that going on. Then we've got a rather sluffy bench at the moment because I'm a bit full. That's where we're currently working. Okay, that's all of that. There's the monitors up there that I use to watch the show. I've got a pair of monitors. I've got all my artwork on the ceiling. Up there. And then if I just move my boom on to stretch the cable a bit, apologies. We've then got a 3D printer just here. Here's the first 3D printer. That's my filament one. And then over in the corner there is a resin 3D printer. Me fan to keep me cool. Me 3D printed Moto jig that's getting used on the E-models built because people didn't think I could 3D print a Moto jig and I've proved them wrong. Ha ha ha. We know who they are. Got a load of models over on the back there. Ed Force 1 for Mike Mountain. Look at that, Dad. Oh, beautiful kit. And then display cabinets.
You're swearing at him again now.
Yeah, there's the bus. Cat and all of that. The yellow system over there with the green light on it, that is my media server. There's 13 terabytes of storage in there for all me media stuff.
You sure you got enough storage space?
Yeah, all my YouTube archives, stuff for the channel, website, all of that lot, that's running from there. That's me draw units. That's my 3D printed cup of tea that's spilling on there. My Dali clock that's normally just behind me. Yeah, Harry the hamster. Racks of paint. Diamond art going on there for the ceiling. Insect zapper. And then the stash goes all the way along there. So, yeah. And, of course, little old me. So that's a quick guided tour of Festa Towers. And it can be quite a little hive of activity, to be honest with you. So, yeah, Harry Potter bus, brum, brum, a de brum, brum, a de brum, brum. And, of course, Dave's going to be building a London bus as well. That's coming up soon, Dave, isn't it? You're going to when you're looking at starting that.
I think get the two projects that I'm working on now.
Yeah.
Get them out the way. And then We might have a bit of the old bus going.
Yeah. Yeah, you'll enjoy that build, mate. I know I thoroughly enjoyed mine.
It's a it's a big old bus.
Yeah. Kaz is saying, yeah, it's incredible, bruv. Love it. Yeah, it's yeah. Paul saying, yeah, it looks a little cramped in there, mate. Yeah, but you know, it's one of those. I'm mindful of the fact that at some point in the future I'm going to end up in a pram. So pram, in case you're wondering, is a wheelchair. So yeah, it's going to happen. I know it's going to happen. So I want everything compact, low down, so that I can easily access everything. Most of the stuff's on boom arms that I can reach with me grabber, that sort of thing. And when the inevitable happens, I'd rather be in a tight space than yeah. So yeah. Music's going, yeah, you may need a bit more, just a bit more. Yeah, and of course in the lounge, my sisters all know I've got an entire wall that is glass display cabinet. So we rotate stuff around from on display in the lounge to back out here. So it's always chopping and changing, and stuff comes in, stuff goes out, and yeah. And some of the builds on the side are for e-models. Couple of them are commission builds for clients. So yeah. Dare I say it, once we've had a bit of a dung out of the secondary stash, I'll have some more storage space. So yeah. I did have one eye on my youngest son's bedroom, but the wife's claimed that. And I'm too scared to fight back. So it's like, yeah, congratulations on your new room, dear. Yeah, because I'm too scared, Dave. And of course, Dave's under the stairs. He is the original
Harry Potter of the model making world.
Yeah, James is asking, when's your next Rossi bike build, mate? It depends, James. At the moment, all the components are stuck in Italy, mate, because there's obviously Corona going on around the globe, as we all know, and everything's basically been held up over there, mate, because obviously the people have been not working and all that goes on out with that sort of thing, you know. So they've been in regular email contact with me, letting me know, don't worry, mate, you know, your stuff will be there as soon as we can start getting people in and getting everything caught up with. So I'm dependent on them, mate. So 2020 has been one of those years, mate. Everything's stagnated. But yeah, I'm pretty keen to get back into it, if I'm honest, because it's like anything, you know, it's looming, but they've already said that they'll probably ship over a large consignment, and it'll probably have over a dozen episodes or whatever, you know, issues or whatever. So there's going to be quite a large section catching up.
We're going to have a big update video then.
Yeah, I'm gonna film it all in probably one hit, Dave, as you know how I film, and
yeah,
I'll then segment it down, voice it over, and go from there. But I think I'll end up with probably 2-3 hours worth of footage that I can then break down. I think it'll be about half a dozen more episodes I can do. So I'm looking forward to it. Because it is a beautiful kit, you know. It's a 1/4 scale Rossi bike, for crying out loud. It's massive, 4.5 kilos of die cast and plastic. Motorcycle porn. And I will get my knee down when I ride it round the bench. So yeah, I'm looking forward to that. My next big build, probably once the Huey's done, we're going to have the fire engine in the background.
Yeah, I must do a bit more on my Huey.
Yeah, I need to catch up with James's commissions. I want to get them done. so that they've got their work, James and Alicia, because they've been ever so patient. And where my mojo's gone a bit, they're two of them crucial builds, the same with the E-Models one that I've put on the back burner, just until my mojo comes back at a thing where I'm happy. But I want to get the Titanic finished. I want to get the Voyager done, because that's been a millstone around my neck for a couple of years now. And that then will set me up to have a good old splurge, Dave.
Well,
Yeah, I know. So I'll probably, in the new year, I want to do the Joey Dunlop build. I want to do the small Rossi bike and the Graziano Rossi bike, the father and son. So I think I'll clear most of my bike builds. And then probably a few people have asked me to do the Starsky and Hutch, the Gran Torino.
all right, yeah.
That's the shelf, not me, by the way, folks. Yeah, a few people have asked me to get that one started. So that's garnering a bit of interest. So I shall do that. Muse is saying there's a car heading my way. Yeah, she's kindly shipping over the Eliminator from ZZ Top.
Oh, nice.
And I'm really looking forward to that, because I built one when I lived at home with my mum, and a lot of my models I put in storage in the garage, and the garage flooded and they all got ruined basically. So yeah, they were unsavable. So yeah. So yeah, I've got a few bits and bobs to do, Dave, if I'm honest. I might try and clear a lot of the little miniature cars, the Tamiya Revell cars, get them all done, because they're quick builds and don't take up a lot of room, do they? So that'll then free me up to do a splurge on the armour then, before we hit the Black Pearls and all of that lot, because we've got some big kits there, Dave, haven't we? Oh, pardon me. Is he still there?
Hey, what?
Oh yeah, sorry. I'm yattering away to you. You left me high and dry, mate. I didn't know.
I'm sorry. I was spraying.
No. That's all right. No, I was saying we got some massive builds, though, didn't we? You know.
Well, we got the fire engine. I've got me bus. Then we got the Black Pearl, which I've still yet to purchase.
God, that's a beast, isn't it? Got a container ship as well.
Yeah. Hey, I'm looking forward to that container ship. I think that's going to be a good laugh.
Of course, we've got the AC/DC truck.
Yes.
AC's I Spitfire, Unimog, Shackleton, Eurofighters. We've got the Night Rider. We've got the Night Rider car as well, Kit.
Yeah.
Oh. Yeah, and that's an absolute pup apparently. And I'm like, yeah, but I was told the Huey was a dog, and I loved it.
Well, everybody said the Huey was a dog, but I can't see why.
No. And then it's going to be armour, I think. I want to have a splurge on armour. We've got 6R4 Dave as well, the Metro.
That's another one that I've got. Still got to get that one yet.
But I mean, they're all sort of later next year now, because I think we probably. I've only got a little bit of fettling left to do on the Huey.
I've still got quite a bit of spraying to do.
Yeah, so I don't know. It's one of those. I don't think we're ever going to fully finish them, Dave, are we? We're going to keep pinging around with them in the background. So, do we look at making a start on the fire engine, Dave? Once the Paddy Wagon's done, do a quick sort of introduction to the fire engine build.
Well, yeah, we could do the intro and we could get going, and the Hueys we can just do a random update every so often.
Yeah.
Because, yeah, like you say, they're never going to get finished, are they?
Of course they ain't. We love them. We're in love with them. We talk to them every night. We come out in the workshop, and we do. Mazzy's saying, thanks for the tour of your workshop. Loved it. Yeah, like I say, love, when the world stopped being on fire and I'm allowed out of quarantine, then, yeah, when you come over, you'll get the full Monty and you'll get try the hats on the the hats of Festerism. And yeah, you'll get to sit out here and have a little looky-loo at the world I live in now. But yeah. Muse is saying there's 2 things in the box that you can share, one of to Dave, but I'm not going to ruin the surprise yet. No worries, Muse. Totally get you, darling.
Oh, wow.
Carol's asking, what's Dave building? He's building exactly the same as what I'm building. This is a buddy build, darling. We're doing the Paddy Wagon. If you look at the picture on the screen between PC Festa and PC Dave, you'll see the little vehicle there. That's what we're building, one of them. And yeah, one of those little bad boys. Oh, look at me.
You had a trouser cough again?
No, it's the chair, mate. I need to get some of my GT85 lubricant spray and spray the mast in my chair, mate. Because it seems to, every time I move, it seems to go.
Yeah. All right.
Yeah.
We believe you. Thousands wouldn't.
Hey, mate, I'm a Wilkinson. What more can I say, mate? You know what I mean?
Yeah.
It's like we use it as a form of Morse code and communicating with the outside world, mate. Yeah, Mazzy saying we'll love it, bro. You stay safe. Yeah, it's one of those. Pam, who's my GP, said basically, you know, you ain't going nowhere. And I've got that beautiful thing of getting. I'm getting allowed out in public next week, Dave. I'm getting my GP shooting me down to the MRI clinic so that I can have my spine scanned.
Yeah, I heard they went on alert in Hereford. They've been doing some extra training. For it.
Yeah, Operation Get Festa to the hospital and an MRI scanned and see what they can come up with for the next surgery is yeah. So it's got to be done.
Yeah, apparently there's going to be roadblocks galore when you're out.
Yeah, it is. It's good that she does it. You know, she's ever so good like that. But it's peace of mind for her because she knows that I'm safe. You know what I mean? So yeah. So she's going to scoop me up there to the Candover clinic and let me get shoehorned into the MRI scan, and we'll see how things have progressed, so to speak.
Another cup of tea.
Dan Kramer saying you can go into an MRI with all the metal you already have. Yes, mate. They contact the Hampshire clinic where I had me spine fused, and Frimley Park where I had the joints done in my neck, and they're like, yeah, they can be scanned. They can go in the scanner, and they just calibrate the MRI to adjust it. So yeah. I thought it odd at first when they said, oh, yeah, MRI. And I'm like, I've got all this metal in me. But I have a list that was kindly given to me by the Hampshire clinic that I take through the airports and things like that. And, yeah, it lists on there everything you've got in your bolts, nuts, washers, or whatever you want to call it all. And all the serial numbers for it. Quick call to the Hampshire clinic and they're like, yeah, you can go in, we just need to adjust the machine. So they're happy, I'm happy, mate.
Ooh.
I think it's if you've got stents, is it clips in your brain, that sort of thing, you know what I mean? But these things are screwed into bone at the end of the day. Soon find out when I hear all the metal go flying in the MRI machine, won't we?
We shouldn't laugh.
Yeah. No, I've been MRI'd since I had my neck done, so. Dan Chrome's going, nice. I'm glad they can do that. It's a great talk to see what's going on in there. Yeah, I find it really fascinating, Dan, with medical advances and that, how things have changed even in the last decade. You know, if someone had said me a decade ago they could put artificial joints in your neck, you know, and still, you know, rather than it be fully fused, you still get a bit of movement left, I would have thought they was mad. But yeah, you know, they fused above and below it and then put these joints in, and it gives you at least a degree of flexibility in your neck. So yeah, I'm more than chuffed. The spine was a fixed fusing because obviously the damage going on down there was a bit too far gone. So yeah, so we'll see. Archie's in. He's not been. Yeah, good to hear. I'm not great. Been ill the past few days, but I'll live. Oh, sorry to hear that, mate. Hopefully you're doing all right, Arch.
Yeah, we'll see, mate.
Yeah, the Big Ben one, Kaz. We're doing New Year's Eve, darling. We're doing a New Year's Eve live stream, and we're going to be building Big Ben during the evening, and then we're going to make really realistic donging noises, isn't we, Dave?
Well, we're going to have a go.
Dong! Yeah. So, yeah, be prepared for some kind of New Year's Eve shenanigans. Oh, my God, what possibly could go wrong?
Should the question be what could possibly go right?
Yeah. Oh, how's Officer Dave looking? Yeah. Archie's going, yeah, cheers, guys. Yeah, hey, mate, you know, it's not great if you're not feeling well, mate. Oh, bit of spider pig for you there, Dave. I think I'll skip that bit and do that when I can remember where I put the clear parts.
Have you lost some bits?
No, I think they might be in the Paddy Wagon box, but it's out of, how can I say, it's out of Festa stretch reach.
Ah.
And I'm not going to risk it. So
No.
I'll get my man pop in and grab the thing down for me. Because otherwise I'll have to resort to the stool of shame, and we know what happens when I step on that one.
No.
Yeah.
I don't think that's a very good idea.
Yeah, I think she who must be obeyed and tells me off repeatedly would be most disappointed in me. So, yeah. And of course, I'd stand my ground and, you know, stand up to her and give it the old, yeah, whatever.
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah. We'll leave that one there, Dave, won't we, mate?
Yeah. Is she behind the door?
I don't know, mate. Dare I say it, I'm too scared to look.
I'm surprised we didn't hear her dulcet tones.
Yeah. She's a good girl. They broke the mould when they made my missus, mate. You know, I like this little truck. I wouldn't have minded being arrested and going in the back of this. Loads of brum brum noises will ensue. I think them old fire engines are going to be a good old laugh, you know.
Well, I'm looking forward to doing that because I know for a fact that when you look inside the box, you think, holy moly.
Yeah. Yeah, I've done that a couple of times. It's like...
I know you said, when you get the box, Dave, yeah, be careful when you open it. Oh, why is that? There's a little bit of plastic in there.
Yeah, you might be surprised with how much stuff's in there, mate.
Yeah, I don't think I've ever seen a box so stuffed with plastic.
You gave it proper fudge sticks and broom handles, if I remember rightly, didn't you?
I did. I opened it and then I ran away because I was scared.
Kazzy's saying, she's looking forward to seeing that on New Year's Eve. Paul Lines is saying, watch out for Colin and Dave's dongs. That's maybe not how I want to see the new year in. Well, you know, they don't call me Big Ben for nothing. I'll get me coat.
I think you should after a comment like that.
Oh, dear, oh, dear. Oh, sorry for that, folks. It's just one of them. We don't get out much. That's our excuse, isn't it, Dave?
Yeah. Well, then let me out to go to work and then I'll get locked up again when I come home.
As I say, I'm not mad because I've got my discharge card to prove it. We're not safe to be left alone, us two, are we, really? Well, I thought I was going to have a good old Captain Twitchy session then, but hey-ho, it dissipated. It dissipated, Dave.
That's a big old word.
I know.
Been at that dictionary again, haven't you?
I have, mate. The Dictionary of Festerisms.
Oh, heck.
Oh. Look at me.
You at it again?
Might be.
Dear, oh dear. You don't catch me doing anything like that.
I had to look at the post-it note then, you rotter. Hey, yeah, you knew.
Oh, I nearly got him.
You nearly got me then, you. Yeah, nearly got me again. So we do set out to trip each other up. Because that's what we do, Dave, isn't it?
Yeah, it is. Oh, definitely.
If in doubt, let's try and drop each other in it.
Mind you, it's not as easy as it used to be.
No, we've both wised up to each other.
Wise it up now.
Hey, there you go. Hey, got a bit of the old padded cell going on in there. Would help you held that up to the light, you Burke, wouldn't it? There you go. Yeah. Aye.
Right, I think I've done with the airbrush now. I'm gonna get an airy stick out. Now, why don't you try it on the floor?
Dave,
Yeah.
do you want to throw that on the floor, mate?
No, I'll just throw an airbrush. Really?
Wibble! Dave's having a wibble.
It's going to be one of those days.
Absolutely, mate. You know us too, mate. Mind you, though, we haven't had a decent wibble for a few days, have we? We've actually been quite good.
I don't quite know what's wrong. Oh, I had a bit of a whinge yesterday, but that was for different reasons.
Nothing wrong with that, mate. A whinge constitutes a whinge, not a wibble. It's not a full-blown wibble, is it?
No. It was a whinge for medical reasons.
Ah, right. So I didn't want that stick anyway.
Come on. Splodge. Splodge. 2 splodges.
Are you splodging, are you?
I am.
Good man. Nothing wrong with good splodge.
2 splodges. And 1 wee.
Paul Lyons is saying, Dave, stop throwing your toys out the pram.
I didn't throw it out the pram. It left my hand at a great rate of speed before I realised where it was going.
That was a good get out. I like that. I'm pretty impressed with that.
I was going to say, believe any of that.
Yeah, I would go. Yeah.
Yeah. Thursday tomorrow, so that means it's almost Friday.
Yeah. That's where these shows come in handy, in it, because it does makes the week go by quick, doesn't it?
Oh, it does.
Especially for those of you that work, because like you say, you get hump day out of the way, and it's like, yeah.
Yeah, but we're getting ever so much closer now to Sky Day.
Graham McRobert, same question. Was there a siren on the car or not? I think it's got a ding ding in it. Oh no, it's got the old. It's got the horn in it.
It's got the rubber bellows horn thing.
Yeah. That was a realistic sounding horn, Dave, wasn't it, mate?
I'm not entirely sure what that was.
Yeah, it's got the horn of doom. Yeah, there it is. It's on there on the sprue. Yeah. And of course, I've got Officer Dave going on the back of mine with his grey beard and his glasses on. See, yeah. We don't get out much, Dave, do we? It's becoming obvious, mate, didn't you?
It's probably just as well.
Yeah. That's all dealt with. Happy days. A little bit of scrapage because I've got the nub of shame. Oh, it's dropped me knife on me foot again, you pilchard. Looking good, Colin, says Archie. Absolutely is, mate. Luckily, that hit handle first that time. Because I haven't got my apron on today, Dave, because I was a bit hot.
You're penniless, are you?
Yes, I'm penniless today. I'm ashamed to admit that the Festa 67's workshop apron of funness didn't make an appearance today. But my quest of apronage is still ongoing. I shall convert people.
Yeah, okay.
Whipple.
Mm-hmm.
Got a concentration, eh?
I know, it's terrifying, isn't it?
Let's see whether that holds. Flopping along there like Granny's knocker. Can't have that, can we? That'll do. If in doubt, give it a persuasionary holdage. I've got a couple of Captain Swirlies to go in there, see, so.
Swirly, swirly.
That's the very ones, mate. 51. That was it. Did. Have you some of that? Then, if I remember right, they sit in there like that, and then hold up. Like so. So we'll get there. Like that. Like that. And like that. I'll have a bit of the old Festa Fin. How you doing, Festa Fin, mate? All right.
Hey? Yeah, no, I'm okay at the moment, mate.
You're all right, yeah?
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
Resistance, mystery job. Okay.
All right. How am I going to do this?
Don't need that no more. Archie saying looking good. Yeah. We try. And these are one of them little builds, Dave, ain't they? These little paddy wagons that we spotted, and it was like, yeah, we like them. And yeah. We saw them, and we thought, yeah, that'd be a different build for the viewers.
Yeah. Well, when we saw them, it was just, didn't even really think about it. It was just hit the buy button.
Might be easier to do that one off the vehicle. So let's grab that back.
Right.
There you go. Leg.
Well, that's about as useful as
Handbrake on the canoe.
Going bit that one. That might be a bit too thick.
Go.
No, it's too thick.
No. Perfect. Get you a bit of that. Then the old Irish is looking a bit more presentable now. I think do a bit of that. Graham saying a good diorama would be Plod stating Charlie Chaplin. Well, I've got my other edition for the diorama. Yeah, it will come out. Yeah, I've got an edition, Graham. I'm going to build that afterwards. And I'm going to 3D print a couple of Keystone Cop fireman type blokes. And then I'm going to have that with the Paddy Wagon on the diorama. So you've got the police and the fire brigade being called. So, yeah, something different. So that's what's going on mine. Because, yeah. Oh, there's a light there, Cole. Don't walk into it because, yeah. So, yeah, that's kind of what I've got planned on there. I might, yeah, like I say, a good diorama, Plod chase, and I'll have to try and see where I can get a Chaplin figure designed and print one of them off with the old printer and all. Why not? Good shout, Graham. I like that idea, mate. So keep an eye out because you may end up seeing your idea happen. And full credit will be given to you for your idea. So I'm pretty happy with how that's come along. So I'm going to pop the old destructions back on there now because I am going to let mine dry, I think, because it's had quite a bit of assembly done on it today. Dare I say it, things are a little fragile with it. And I kind of want it to go off a little bit. Lynn saying, I love watching the two silly boys build. Yeah, well, we are notoriously daft, aren't we, Dave? We can't be any different, mate.
No.
You know, there's enough serious model makers out there to fill the world, and we just like being two daft idiots that do our thing our way, and yeah, it works for us, mate, doesn't it?
Most definitely.
You know, we've never pretended to be the world's best model builders or anything like that. We just come in, do our thing, and try to be as light-hearted and hopefully viewer-friendly as we can be, and that's what it's about, isn't it, mate?
Well, I think you're doing a good job so far, mate.
Yeah, it's trying to get people that aren't perhaps in the hobby into the hobby, and if they feel comfortable watching us two idiots, then they might think, well, if they can do it, yeah, we can have a go. That's my way of thinking with it. Let's just put a bit better light on that so that people can see it. I've got two of the world's largest lights sat here, and yeah, it's like the black hole of Calcutta, isn't it? The reason that one isn't switching on, Cole, is because you don't actually have it plugged in, you pilch.
Maybe.
Well, there goes that pot of paint. I didn't want that one anyway. Let's get the grabber of goodness.
Right, before I go any further, I'm going to let that one dry off.
There you go. One pot of paint suitably recovered. See, it didn't take 2 years to find that one, did it, mate? So, yes.
Well, you didn't find any other paints down there as well while you was looking?
No. So that's where I'm at, folks, with mine today is, yeah.
Mine, I've got some redness going on the seats. I've done a bit more work on the dashboard. And hang on, let me put that up like that.
Yeah, go on, mate. I'll go back to mine in a minute, mate.
So I've done a little bit on the dashboard.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Go on.
Prime the inside. And,
Yeah.
and just done more primer on the other stuff that I missed last week.
Ah, cool.
You can have your turn now, Carl.
Yeah, I was mid description there, mate. Cheers for that.
I wasn't watching what was going on. That's why.
Yeah, bless you. Yeah, so we got PC Festa going on, driving. We've pork pie out. We've got the engine. We've got some white walls. Bit of the interior going on the Aris. And I've got to leave it at that because I've got a lot of bits drying. And yeah, so hopefully, because I can't remember who in the chat said about doing white walls and said, could you do white wall tyres? So whoever it was, them white wall tyres were done for you, mate. So that's kind of where that one's at.
Paul says, you're falling a bit behind, Dave. Yeah, I always do, mate. I am Captain Slow.
No, it's just how I build, mate, as you know, because, you know, I binge build because there are times when I can't build. So I do build very quickly. So it's a habit I'm trying to get out of for these shows. But yeah, if you have an episode where you have a bit of a relapse and you can't build, at least I've got stuff in the video archives that I can put out on the channel. So I do build very quickly, I'm afraid. Which isn't great news for Dave, because poor old Dave ends up putting himself under pressure then, and it's not what it's about. But, you know, as I've said to Dave before, you can build off air to catch up. It's not an issue.
Yeah, I think I probably will.
Because, you know, that's only fair, you know. You know, it's not a competition at the end of the day as to who finishes first. It's just, that's how I build, I'm afraid. I'm just going to swap back cameras, mate, because I am letting that all dry now.
Ooh.
Oh, my chair's gone down again. Hello. I blame the piston in the chair because it's got nothing to do with me being fat and old. There you go.
Word.
And Jacqueline says, don't forget you're working as well, Dave. Yeah, I mean, I build on air, you know, I might do me spraying off air, but yeah, it's one of them. I did well, though, Dave. Didn't do no work on the Paddy Wagon in the background. So, let's have a quick looky-loo. Marion's going, it's so relaxing watching you two. Poor Dave under the stairs. He's Harry Potter covered. Yeah, he is. He's literally, Mal, he's under the staircase in his house. And he's shoehorned the workbench in there. And he's, you know, it's, yeah.
It works, though.
Yeah, Kaz is saying, great watching this second session. We'll check in again this week. Absolutely. Yeah, I suppose that's going to be the next one, Dave, then, really, isn't it? It's going to be launching the fire engine. At least it gets it going then, doesn't it?
Well, we don't want to raise an alarm, do we?
Oh, I see what it did there, mate.
Shall I get me coat?
Yeah, I would, mate. Muse is saying, it appears I have moved the stuff I need into the workroom. Bless.
Uh-oh.
Yeah, no, I think we've done well this week, mate.
Now, this is either going to work or it's going to drive me completely insane.
I like the red on that, Dave.
Well, that's your trick, that is.
Yeah, you've sprayed over yellow, haven't you, mate?
Oh, I have.
Yeah.
Strange, that, isn't it?
Yeah, it gives the old red a bit of the old vibrancy, doesn't it?
It does.
I don't know why I'm squinting when I can click that big square there and it makes it go full screen. Yeah. Yeah, no, I like that. What's Muse saying there? Not good as I'm out here and I want to work on something. Oh, bless you. Yeah, I'll have to. I like that idea from Graham. You know, I'll have to try and get a Charlie Chaplin figure and have them all converging on him. Wasn't there a film, one of these films, where he was hanging off the ladder on the back of the fire engine? Because I thought, being that I'm building a fire engine, yeah, could have the police chasing it. I'll have to look through the Chaplin archive and yeah.
To be honest with you, mate, I can't.
I don't know why. I've got this image of him in a film. It's either him or Buster Keaton, where the thing on the fire engine kept spinning, didn't it? And he was swinging out across the traffic with the hanging on the ladder.
Is it Buster Keaton rather than?
Yeah, I don't know. I don't know whether it was Chaplin or Buster Keaton, mate. I'll have to have a little looky-loo through the films. Everyone's got to watch a bit of Charlie Chaplin, Buster Keaton, and Laura and Hardy, ain't they, in their life? Lynn saying, oh boy, sounds like me at Scale Model Muse. I really want to clean that room, but there is always live shows to catch, and I just can't listen to them. I want to watch them. Oh, Linny Pops, bless you.
Right, I think that will work.
I could always get a flight out, Lynn, and don me cleaning gear and come and give your hand. Dab a hand with a feather duster.
May not necessarily be an image you want burnt on the back of your retina.
Wilma's off. She's checking again soon. Bye for now, bro. And Dave, yeah, we're coming off air anyway shortly.
Wilma. Take care.
It's nearly 6:30 already. It's like ding dong, that flew by.
Right.
And we don't want to overlap on Chris.
I will work that out after I've put some more paint on the top. Right, okay. That works. Oh. Yeah.
Tell you something though, doing them fire engines, Dave, and I'm going to clear us off a big box, isn't it? Because it's massive, isn't it?
Well, mine's under me sofa at the moment.
Yeah, mine's stood up in front of me compressor cupboard at the moment, staring at me, going, "I'm in your way, ain't I?" It's like, but yeah, I think I need to
change my camera.
Finish me Titanic off. If I put that on the bench, will that give me the incentive then to pull my finger out and get on with it? I'll do that when we come off air because I can't quite reach it at the moment. At least that build's done then, and I can put that away and possibly dig the Voyager out and have that on the bench so that I can get rid of that. Actually, I could spray the rest of it, couldn't I? Top coat it. Yeah. Can't remember the colour I was going to use now. I had the pot.
Deep purple.
Don't tempt me. I could do it in RAF camo. Do you think that'll upset the Trekkies?
They are a bit soft, aren't they?
Yeah. Richard's in, me cousin. Hello, Richard. How you doing, mate? Hope you're keeping well. Hope you and Janet are doing all right, mate. Maz is saying, yeah, stay safe. Chat soon, laters, bro. Yeah, no worries, mate. I'm safe as houses because I'm locked in the house. I'm not allowed anywhere. So I still get up the mischief, though. My missus looks at me, she just holds her head and she's like, why do I have to get the stubborn one? Why do I have to get the husband that does all these stupid things? It's like, oh, bless her. No wonder she's gone grey. Or ash blonde, as she calls it.
Oh, yeah, I know someone else that said that.
Yeah, ash blonde, and then when the hair dye comes out, it's, oh, yeah, I haven't got any grey hair.
Yeah, my father was like that.
Yeah. Music's going, yeah, proper size base for a tiny wizard so I can do something besides sit. Oh, excuse me. Sit here, even. Yeah, she does some lovely builds, does our Muse. Very talented.
She does. She does some very good pictures as well.
Mm. Yeah, she does a lot of the artwork. It reminds me of sort of the era of Janis Joplin. You know, people are probably going, Janis, who? It's like, oh, mate, you've got to listen to, me and Bobby McGee, yeah. Bit of Janis Joplin. Ah, brilliant. Mark's given me the answer. Mark says, yeah, it was Buster Keaton in Blue Blazes. That's the ladder scene. Yeah.
We wasn't a million miles away from it.
Yeah, it was that era then, you know. But yeah, it's just something I remember seeing, you know, and it's like.
Well, if correct me if I'm wrong, it was Buster Keaton up against Charlie Chaplin, wasn't it? They were.
Yeah. And the thing is, weren't they quite friendly off camera?
I believe so. Yes.
Yeah.
I'm not.
Even though Hollywood wanted to pit them against each other, they went with it. So it looked like there was a, how can we say, rivalry, but actually they was pretty sort of pally off
camera.
Classic films, though, ain't they, Dave?
Well, yeah, because you got all the Laurel and Hardy as well.
Oh yeah. So I can remember growing up, you'd hear that intro for Laurel and Hardy, and you'd be like, and Abbott and Costello as well. Remember watching it when I was a kid. Lynn Dipple's saying, I love those silent movies. Yeah, I've got Fritz Lang's Metropolis, the reworked version, and I just love that film. Spielberg's been wanting to remake it for years, but has never found a way that he says would do it justice at the moment. He's waiting to see what happens with CGI and things like that.
Right.
But it's like, well, they didn't have CGI and they made an epic classic, but yeah, he wants to bring it into the modern era, and I don't know whether that's a good or a bad thing, if I'm honest.
I suppose it depends on how he's going to do it, but yeah, it's a bit.
Yeah, I mean, the story behind it is quite an interesting angle, isn't it? You know, it's. Yeah. Pauline saying those two and Harold Lloyd were the silent era stars who did the scary stunts. Absolutely. Who was the one? Was it Chaplin or Keaton again? Do you remember the collapsing house where he was stood in the front garden area, wasn't it?
Yes. Yeah, I know.
Yeah, the open window just missed him, didn't it?
I can't remember. I think
he says he used to like Chaplin. But yeah, and it was apparently sort of no stunts, no trickery. It literally, the front of the house just fell down, and they were sort of roughly positioned him where they thought the opening of the window would miss him, and it was like,
yeah, it was a bit close.
Absolutely. Pauline saying Keaton. So yeah, it's classic movies. So it's 25-7, Dave.
Oh Lord.
You're probably hungry because it's a school night and you've come straight in from work, sat down and switched your camera on.
Mm-hmm.
So I suppose we call that a wrap for the evening and let our lovely folks get off and do their stuff and
Yep.
Chris can then come on and do his thing, and we're not overlapping then, are we?
No.
So I'd like to say a big thanks for tuning in and keeping us two company. Hopefully you've enjoyed what we've done this afternoon and just having a yatter with us. And we look forward to seeing you patrons on Saturday and the rest of you on Sunday for another brunch.
Yeah. And more photos. So don't forget to post your photos up.
Yeah, someone's just posted up that they put, Muse has just put some more photos in. So we'll be looking at them, Muse, and
Yes.
we'll have a looky-loo at them on Sunday.
Mm.
So are we going to love and leave then, Dave?
I think we shall. Everybody, as always, stay safe, stay well, and we will see you on Sunday.
Take care, everyone. Love you all.
Bye-bye.
Bye.